Hello everyone, welcome to the eRetail video tutorial. Today in this video we will understand about e-way bill generation. So let's get started. Before knowing about e-way bill generation, let's understand what an e-way bill is. So an e-way bill is an electronic way bill for the movement or shipment of goods to be generated on the e-way bill portal. It is mandatory requirement in India if the shipment is above 50,000 to process the shipment. There are two ways by which this can be done. So one is to generate it manually by going to a government portal and generating the e-way bill number there and mentioning the same over here. So this is one way of doing it. The other way is that we are integrated with Avalara for e-way bill generation, where e-way bill generation is possible by just a single click. So user can choose the more feasible way as per the requirement. So let's get started. You will have to come to this section of settings, and here you can see we have this column of e-way bill configuration. So we can configure the e-way bill from this section. Also, I would like to tell you that we can generate the e-way bill by two ways. The first one is to generate it manually by going to the government portal and generate the e-way bill number there and mention the same over here. And then the next method that we have is that we are integrated with the Avalara platform for generating the e-way bill number. So that is also a way to generate the e-way bill with a single click over here. So now coming back to this configuration, you can see that here is this e-way bill configuration which shows the three step, that do you want to make it mandatory to generate the e-way bill before packing? Do you want to make it mandatory before manifest or mandatory on inbound? So you can choose the step as per your user requirement. Ideally, what happens in e-retail is that we usually enable this option of e-way bill mandatory before manifest. The reason for the same is that we require invoice for the same, and invoice it gets generated after packing. So e-way bill generation before packing is not an option here, so we have to go with the manifest. Also, if you want to use the Avalara integration, then you must be having a user key for Avalara, which you need to put here to get started with the Avalara configuration and click on the save button from here. Once all of this is done, then we go to the order inquiry section and we'll take a look at few orders. For example, let's take this one. So you can see on this order detail page, we have this added tab of e-way bill now, which shows the detail of requisites of e-way bill. So this is a manual way wherein a manual e-way bill number has been put here and the validity date has been put here and the save button is clicked. So you can see that this is one e-way bill number which has been already entered here, along with the details like the subtype, the document type, which is a tax invoice or other, and if it is a tax invoice, then the relevant document number is also mentioned here along with the date. So all these are mentioned here, the customer GSTIN, sender state code, and the supply state code is also mentioned here. So this is how an e-way bill number gets generated in the manual way. Now we'll have a look at how it happens in the Avalara case. So we have taken one order here, and you can see in this e-way bill tab, this is the section where Avalara is integrated and the details are selected here. The document type is already coming here with respect to the order detail. Now you can see the sender GSTIN, the document date, state code, and the supply state code, everything is coming here. The transporter name and transporter GSTIN will come here. We'll come to the part B, which is the details of vehicle. So here we have to choose the mode transport. So we can choose road. If we choose road, we have to provide the vehicle number and the distance, and these two become the mandatory field here for generating the e-way bill here. Also, we'll have to, if we select air, so then we have to mention the distance, which becomes the mandatory field here. And if we do not want to mention anything, we can just say it is not available. Also, you can just click on this edit. So this will be the default mode once you click on edit, and you will just enter the e-way bill number manually over here and enter the validity date here. So clicking on the back, we are again on this generate e-way bill number. So I'll just show you an example of the how e-way bill gets generated by one click. So let's refer to this detail where you can see the order amount is above 50,000 and the e-way bill has already been generated. If we click on the print button, The e-way bill gets downloaded, and this is how it looks. You can see all the details of the GSTIN of from and to addresses along with the HSN code and the transporter details. Everything is given here. So moving back to this screen, this is how the e-way bill generation happens and works. Also, in case you want to update the e-way bill number for some reason, like the breakdown has happened or any other relevant reason for which you have to update the e-way bill number while using Avalara. So you can click on this update button and select the reason for your updating of the bill, and once it is done you can click on the update and enter the details. So this is how e-way bill functions on eRetail. Thank you so much for watching.